Welcome to Lecture 3 of Managing the Design and Construction Process of IPD Systems. This lecture will discuss in detail lean design and construction on IPD projects. Lean design and construction is one of the catalysts for IPD that we discussed in one of the earlier lectures. The catalysts are those that can greatly beneficial for optimizing project results. So lean design and construction is focused on maximizing value, minimizing non-value added support, and elimination of waste. Lean design and construction techniques are a natural fit for IPD projects. It's defined as the continuous process of eliminating waste, meeting or exceeding all customer requirements, focusing on the entire value stream, and pursuing perfection in the execution of the project. So you can see here that the purpose of lean design and construction is really the best value for the project in the end. Waste is defined as overproduction, waiting, unnecessary transport, overprocessing, excess inventory, unnecessary movement, defects and rework, not using employee talent, and overuse of environment or energy. So I'm sure if you've practiced in the construction industry, you will probably have seen some of these. And so the purpose of lean design is to get rid of those. So value stream is defined as the entire flow of information and material flow that make up a process and include identification of the value added, non-value added but required, and non-value added activities within the process. Lean is not a set of rules but an approach to project first thinking, subordinating individual gain for the improvement in the delivery of the project. Themes within this approach include standardization, long-term commitment, management commitment, and application with enthusiasm at all levels. Common suggestions for lean implementation include using continuous training, just-in-time delivery, shared risk and reward, computer modeling systems that are BIM, decision making at the last responsible moment, and the last planner scheduling. Lean application begins during the design phase with the value stream and project schedule mapped by the team. Production of documents proceeds based on the commitments each party makes to the team. During construction, the project is scheduled through as a team from the milestones developed during the pre-construction phase. Each of these sessions results in a more detailed schedule that clearly and accurately shows all the activities that must occur prior to or concurrently with the next activity. Adherence to the project schedule is the key to increased efficiency of lean. Each party reports on its ability to meet the schedule commitments made the previous week. If commitments are not met, constraints are identified and removed by the team. And finally, each party is incentivized to be the project leader rather than the project laggard in an effort to move the project forward towards successful completion as defined by the value stream. Attributes of a well-managed lean design and construction team are the following. Early involvement between key participants. Projects have become increasingly complex, requiring all participants essential to project success to be at the table early, allows greater access to pools of expertise and better understanding of probable implications of design decisions. Second, intensified design. The cost of changes to projects increase in relation to time. Greater team investment in design efforts prior to construction allows greater opportunities for cost control as well as enhanced ability to achieve all desired project outcomes. Third is jointly developed project target criteria. Carefully defining project performance criteria with the input, support, and buy-in of all key participants ensures maximum attention will be paid to the project in all dimensions deemed important. Fourth is collaborative decision-making, requiring key project participants to work together on important decisions, leverages pools of expertise, and encourages joint accountability. And finally, establishment of professional and ethical team practices, which include behavioral principles such as mutual respect and trust, willingness to collaborate, and open communication.
Early involvement between key participants. Value stream mapping is an important lean tool that enables a team to analyze business processes step by step to discover how value is produced and to identify hidden waste. Uh, Value stream mapping allows a team to explore, develop a shared understanding, and document both the current state of, of how an operation is performed and the future state once that process has been optimized. Value stream mapping is an important tool that enables a team to analyze business processes step by step to discover how value is produced and to identify hidden waste. So, using value stream mapping, teams often discover that steps can be eliminated, reorganized, or deferred in ways that improve schedule, reduce time, and improve the quality of the product. Intensified design. Target value design is a design strategy and process that offers designers an opportunity to engage in design conversations concurrently with those people who will procure services and execute the design. Target value design offers designers the opportunity to engage in the design conversations. Uh, it focuses on design based on the articulated project values, which become design criteria rather than mere aspirations. Major aspects of target value design include um, rather than estimate based on a detailed design, design based on a detailed estimate. The initial detailed estimate is a byproduct of the team's initial validation study, a joint effort of the designers and trade contractors to develop a mutually understood and agreed basis of design and a trade estimate tied to the basis of design. While the validation study produces the project's expected cost, what current best practices would support the team, then sets a target cost as a stretch goal to drive innovation. No longer should an owner seeing a leap in the estimated price as design progresses hear the common refrain from the contractor, well, now that there are more drawings, I can do my job. Target value design is a uh, collaborative strategy and process for designing based on the articulated project values, which become design criteria rather than mere aspirations. Collaborative decision making. Last planner system, commitment based planning, is a lean tool. It's developed to provide a systematic process of production planning and control that is focused on improving workflow reliability. Uh, it proposes that project workflow is based upon individuals making and keeping commitments. Its ultimate goal is to allow the last planner, that is, trade foremen and design captains, to be in a position each week to make reliable commitments and keep them. The principles underlying last planner systems are: plan in greater detail as you get closer to doing the work. Produce plans collaboratively with those who will do the work. Reveal and remove constraints on planned tasks as a team. Make and secure reliable promises. Learn from breakdowns. So, simply stated, the last planner system is based on the should, can, will, did convention. Collaborative decision making. Lean behaviors support a change in mindset from individual, personal, and contractual achievements to collective project achievements. This requires moving from an attitude of knower to one of learner. Lean requires each individual behaviors of collaboration, that is, freely soliciting and sharing information and ideas as equals, not as master and subordinate. Trust, believing that people will choose to act in a trustworthy manner, will recognize the possibility that they may choose to betray the trust. Trust is recognized through fulfilling commitments. Promise based management. Requests and commitments between team members are the basis of communication on a project. Continuous learning. Collecting and sharing information on lessons learned throughout the life of the project and implementing improvements based on those lessons. Documentations of lessons learned so that all team members have access to and can share information. Establishment of professional and ethical team practices. To have a successful IPD project, professional and ethical practices must be established. A key to achieving this is to develop a community of practice, a group of people who share a concern, interest, or a passion for something they do, and then develop further proficiencies as they practice and regularly interact.
This concludes this lecture. This lecture will be accompanied by some readings, and then you will all participate in an online discussion.